Morning. We are still solving our BC 2024 questions, section 8 to be precise. We are now on question number 31 to 40. So in the diagram, we have been given angle QPR as 30, QR is 5 cm. We have to find the length of PQ. Generally, if we're given sine 30 to be half, so it looks clearly that we are going to use sine, even though it's not always the case that we are going to use sine. So in this regard, we use the idea of SOHCAHTOA. So let the PQ be X. SOHCAHTOA. So our sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So sine of the angle 30 is equal to opposite 5 over hypotenuse X. That is what we are finding. And sine 30 is a half. That is 5 out of X. 1 times X is X, 2, 5 is 10. So X is 10 cm, which is the PQ that we are enough to find. Okay, so we move to question number 32, which is not visibly clear. Question number 32. A fair point and a fair die are rolled together once. Find the probability of obtaining a tail, and that is not clear, so look for that question and then show to you later. If the gradient of a straight line is 0, and the line is so you should know in my earlier submission in one of the questions I mentioned that if the line is slanted upwards towards the right, the gradient is positive. If the line is slanted upwards towards the left, then the gradient is negative. If our line is horizontal, the gradient is 0. If our line is vertical, it means we have no gradient. So once the straight line is 0, the gradient is 0, it means that our line is horizontal. Horizontal lines have 0 gradient. Madam Nancy wants to know which of the teachers in the school is liked best by most of the students. Which of the following methods is most suitable for collecting data? So you want to know which of them. We cannot mostly the best way out here is the questionnaire. Best way out here is the questionnaire. Because observations may be deceptive. Experiments would be too tough a procedure to use. But questionnaire is the right answer. Question number 35. Monster packed 1,800 apples into a number of boxes. Each of the boxes contains 120 apples. How many boxes were filled? So if we divide the total apples by the number of boxes, you will know how many apples are in each box. So obviously, 1,008 out of 120 should give you the value of x. And these zeros of 6 here, 2, 6 here, 30, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 15. So we'd have 15 boxes that are fully packed. 36. The cost of three, the cost of three items at the shop are 72 cedis, 1,105 cedis, and 416 cedis. If a customer bought all three items and received a change of 107 Ghana cedis, how much did the customer initially give the shopkeeper? So you know that if you subtract the total cost from the amount the customer gave, you know the change. So let's say X is the amount the customer gave, and the total cost is 72, 1105, 216. And that should give us our 107. So our X should practically be 107. So this one is negative, it should become positive, plus 72, plus 1105, plus 216. So 107, 72, 1105, 216. So 9, 14, 20, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 1. So the customer gave 1,500 cedis to the shopkeeper. So we move to the next aspect. Question number 37. The table shows the result when a student tossed a die many times. Use the information to answer questions 37 and 38. With the mode is the highest frequency, the number on die with the highest frequency. So the highest frequency is 5, so obviously the mode is 6. How many times did the student show the die? We add the frequencies. That should be 20. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 3, 10, plus 2, 12, plus 3, 15, plus 5, 20. So that should be 20. Question number 39. The point, find the image of the point in 3, 5 when it is rotated through 360 degrees about the origin. So rotation 360 means that you come back to where you began from. That's the initial position. So it means that the result of this question will be the same point, which is like 3, 5. Question number 40. A storybook contains 50 pages. If a student reads 10 pages per hour, find a relationship between the number of unread pages and time. So we can work out this. Every hour the student reads 10 pages. But we are looking at a relationship between the number of unread pages and time. So let's say unread pages n and then time t. So we can create a relationship between them here. If we are looking at 1 hour, 10 pages will be read and the pages are 50. So the ones left should be 40. If you are looking at 2 hours, 20 pages will be read and the one left will be 30. And so on and so forth. So we can end up here. The gradient should be 40 minus 30 out of 1 minus 2, which is negative 1. 10 out of negative 1 is negative 10. So you realize, even from realization, well, it's just B that shows for, but let's continue. So N is equal to like 10 T plus C. So you find C, you take the pair. So 40 is equal to like 10 times 1 plus C. So 40 should be like 10 plus C. So 40 plus 10 should be C. So C is 50. So our N should be like 10 T plus 50, which is the V. That ends our section A question. I'm going to quickly take a look at the number 8. One of the numbers I was not showing properly. Okay, so I have found the question 32. The first point and the third are drew together once. Find the probability of obtaining a tail and an odd number. So we are looking at end. End in probability signifies that you are going to multiply. So for you to get a tail, it's going to be 1 out of the total, which is head until 2. And for you to get an odd number, 1, 3, 5, they are 3 out of 6. So if you reduce this, the result is 1 out of 4. Or you can do the table to get the actuals. And I have it till here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we had 1, till 1, head 2, till 2, head 3, till 3, head 4, till 4, head 5, till 5, head 6, till 6. All right. So you're looking at getting a tail and an odd number. So T1 qualifies tail odd number, T3 tail odd number, T6 tail odd number. And that is 3 out of 10 outcomes. So, and that's the same as 1 out of 4. Thank you so much for your audience. Stay tuned for more exciting videos. Until then, we shall meet again. Bye bye.